Hi, everybody. It's Dawn Chubai here. I'm just broadcasting from Vancouver. We're going to get started in just a second here. Just going to make sure everything's all good here. You're catching me from my home, so I'm doing my best to try to make sure you have a professional experience. But I just wanted to thank everybody for joining me today. I am in Vancouver. I know a lot of you know that I've been splitting my time, so I definitely could not miss out on presenting some of my host favorites to all of you, our very valued customers for customer appreciation. So I really appreciate you joining me from my balcony. This is so exciting. Okay, so first off, thank you so much for logging on. I want you to keep your ears and eyes open because we've got 3 questions we will be presenting to you over the course of this next 15, 20 minutes or so. And we've got 2 $25 saving cards to give away. So here's how it's going to work. You're going to see questions come up as well as me mentioning them, and all you have to do is answer in the comments, as many of the questions, any or all of them. But what we're going to do is we're then going to draw at the end of this Facebook Live before we sign off for one of those gift cards. It'll be a random draw. My producer Raza will let me know who won, and then we will save the other one for those of you that are going to maybe tune in after the fact, because I get it. Some of you maybe you're on, your work day and all of that, but I won't tell if you guys don't. Honestly, for those of you in Vancouver, it's probably just after lunch. Use this as your break. For those of you that are out east, you're probably just got home from work. Awesome. Watch before you have dinner. And I'm just watching everybody. We've got Tracy, Deborah. Hello, everybody. Mark Smith is watching. Tammy is watching. Kelly. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to present to you 5 of my favorite items, the ones that I own and that I use all the time. So I hope you enjoy this. I thought I'd start off by showing you how I make an awesome iced coffee. So this is using our Nespresso Virtuo. Now you can see I just have one of these little containers that I put all my little capsules in, and you could pretty much use any kind of coffee that you want for your iced coffee, but I'm going to pick one. And by the way, with the bundle that we have that you'll see coming up on your screen, you can actually click to buy if you want rates from the screen, or there will be links that will take you in the chat box. You get a $50 coffee credit. So you can actually choose some of these same coffee capsules that I have, and that's from Nespresso. So I'm going to do, I think, the tropical coconut flavor. And I'm going to use caramel sauce and all that other kind of good stuff. Now, I want you to know as well, when you go to tsc.ca, you're going to find there's lots of beauty BOGOs. You're going to find lots of special pricing on some of the customer favorites. And let me get this up. Try to make sure I don't knock the whole thing over. There we go. And you're going to notice that we have lots of special deals specifically for you, our valued customers, for Customer Appreciation Month. So all I did is I took one of my glasses and I filled it up with ice ahead of time just to save a bit of time for you guys. So I did that kind of coconut flavor. You can use just regular espresso from your capsules from Nespresso and so much more. And I think the link just popped up. So if you want to find out more about the bundle that you get, you can go ahead and click that link that just came up on your screen. So first of all, can you guys see this? With all of the pressure, this is what I love about the Nespresso. With all of the pressure, you get this really beautiful crema. It's absolutely great. And whether you like your hot coffee or your iced coffee, you really do feel like you're getting that barista experience without anyone messing up your name and writing the wrong name on the glass or the cup, and without having to pay those big bucks. So right now you can see I've got the ice in there. You can see that the coffee just finished, and it's just finishing brewing right now. Now, as part of the bundle that we have, you also are getting an arancino as well as a $50 coffee credit, okay? So in here, just to save time, and because I have like 2 outlets out here on my balcony in Vancouver, I decided to already foam the milk. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, once this is done, top it up with milk, and then I'm going to put a little bit of the coffee or the milk foam on there, which I think is depleted just a little bit because I did this a little while ago. But then I'm also going to top it with some caramel. And actually, while I'm at it, maybe I'll throw a little caramel into the start. You guys like caramel? I'm looking at, ooh, Tracy said this is an awesome bundle. Yes, it is. Oh, you just finished your iced coffee. Tracy, you can't have too much iced coffee, honestly. And you can get decaf as part of your bundle as well if you want. I'm going to throw a little bit of caramel. This is just like store-bought caramel. If you're really fancy, you can make your own caramel. But I love the fact that you get to decide with your Nespresso, and this is why it's one of my favorites as a host, and I hope you appreciate that I share my favorites so that maybe you can know that we actually do use these products. But I think what I love about this is that you can customize it. You want to put double caramel, you put double caramel. It's not like going to the movie theater where then they charge you extra, right? Like you get to do all the stuff that you want. Okay, so again, I'm trying not to spill. By the way, everything is on an ironing board. I'll show you my behind the scenes setup in a little bit. So I'm going to pour some milk in there. And you can, do you guys see that? Look at how beautiful that looks. Okay, it's just integrating beautifully. And I'm going to see if I can, oh, I do still have some foam. Okay, so even after, this is after 20 minutes on that arancino. Do you guys see that? Look at how great the foam still looks. Now you can use like a non-fat if you want. I mean, you could use, obviously you could use something like a, I don't know, like a whipped cream, but I mean, look at this. It's still got so, you guys, look at this. You could do this yourself. This is why I love presenting Nespresso. And by the way, we have different, bundles and different machines. The Virtuo is the one that you're seeing right now on your screen. You can either click to buy right away, or where did my, oh, there it is. Or you can go ahead and just go into the chat box because there will be some information there as well. So I'm going to do two things. I'm going to put a little more caramel because why not? We're not at that coffee store that's going to charge you extra. So yay. And then, you know what I did is I picked up, and you guys might have chocolate that you've purchased, or we have some chocolate at TSC, but I thought, since we're local here, I thought I'd grab some of the Denman Island chocolate, which is from BC here, and why not just grate, use my little microplane, a little bit of coffee on there, and there you go. You guys, how's this look? How does that look? Everybody, yeah? You're for it? You're all for it? Should we taste test? Oh, you guys are so nice. Thank you, Kim. Yes, Deborah, I will tell you if it's yummy. Oh, yeah. You guys, that's so good. Okay, details on your screen. I better put this down because I still have more to show you. So that's one of my 5 items that I wanted to show you. Again, the Nespresso Virtual Bundle, $50 coffee credit. I mean, 30-day money-back guarantee. I don't know why you wouldn't do it. Try to make it for yourself. You can have many as you want, no extra charge. And of course, with that $50 coffee bundle, you get to test drive some of the most awesome coffees. Okay, should we move on? Do you guys think we should move on? Oh, Sion, yes, it's absolutely delicious. Okay, so up next, what was I going to do next? Oh, Beekman. Okay, so another one of my favorites for as a host, and something that I think you guys would really, really like, are the Beekman Soaps. Now, I just want to, you guys are going to have to see my setup here. It's a bit of a mess, but I'm going to try to make sure that everything presents beautifully for you. So when you get your Beekman soap, first of all, $20 for a bar soap, you might be thinking, what? I can buy like this soap for like $7. Okay, well, first of all, this soap here that I got at the drugstore is already leaving a film on my hand. Okay, it's already leaving a film on my hand. I don't like that so much, and I can't imagine why you guys would, because if it leaves a film on your hand, it's probably going to leave a film on your body, and it's probably going to leave a film on your tub. I mean, it smells fine, but I can feel it. It already feels kind of gross, right? Well, so we have these bars from Beekman, and these are just some that I have here. We have some like brand new scents as well. So these are a few that I just happen to have, and you can see when I'm wanting to switch it out, I actually just put it right back in the case there. But here's essentially what the Beekman soap looks like, okay? Triple milled, and it's made with goat milk. Now, one of the reasons I love the goat milk, and for those of you who've shopped Beekman with us before, is, again, the goat milk matches and is the same as our human pH. So it means your skin drinks it in. It's really great for sensitive skin. There are like hundreds and hundreds of reviews amongst the different sizes and configurations at tsc.ca. But first of all, look how huge this bar is. So this is the one I got at the drugstore, right? I think it was like $7 or $8. And this is the Beekman, okay? Worth every single penny, according to all the reviews from you guys. And it's customer appreciation. So, I mean, this is a good time for you to share your love. And I know some of you are commenting on Facebook. But it's why I love it is that, first of all, triple mill. Can you guys hear this? Right? Gotta be careful I don't knock that over. It's a heavy bar of soap. But it'll last you a really long time. It doesn't get all gummy. Like even right now, I don't have any film on my hand the way I do the second I touch this. Like you can just feel it. So anyway, this is one of my favorites. We do have a bundle available right now exclusive to us at TSC, which I think you're gonna see pop up on your screen at some point. And take the time to read the reviews. There are great scents available. They're all based on scents around the farm and surrounding areas in upstate New York. And with that goat milk, of course, you just know you're getting something that will actually just really complement your skin and just make you feeling real, real good. So there it is. That's one of my picks. Janice, thank you for commenting. Love my Beekman soap. I've always given several away as gifts. Marilyn said, okay, you like the smaller ones because they last for years. Okay, that's fair. There are small ones online at tsc.ca. I decided to show you the big bars. I think they're 9 ounces. But by all means, you're the customer. You're our favorite. I'm just relaying my favorite, but you absolutely, if you love Beekman, pick the size that you like. And of course, don't forget, we've got Easy Pay there as well. If you're just joining us and you're like, what's going on here? It's Customer Appreciation Month. My name is Dawn Chubai, and I am, Joe is watching from Victoria. Okay, Joe, we're just across the water from you. I am in Cole Harbour right now, where I am spending a lot of my time here in Vancouver, but I am still making my way back to Ontario to TSC 10 days a month. So I'll see you in a little while, but we thought we have to be able to, still participate in that customer appreciation. So thanks for spending your time with us. Raza, I don't know, are we gonna do any of our questions? Should we do one of our questions for our shoppers for a chance to win? I think we probably should if we can. We do have, again, a couple of gift cards to give away. One of them we'll give away at the end of this broadcast. So if you're interested in winning, make sure that you don't log out until I give it away. I've got just a few more items to present. And then we're also going to do one later. So we'll see if Raz is going to put up. I can't see it. Okay, let's do a question. So Raza, which question should we do? Okay, you guys, we're going to do, for a chance to win this $25 saving card, we want to know, do you have a favorite TSC guest? Who is your favorite on-air TSC guest? So we'll give you some chances to answer, and you can just, of course, just comment in the comments. That's what I'm looking at right here. And of course, Raza, at the end of this, before we log off, will randomly pick amongst those of you that have answered any of our 3 questions that will be asked today. Kim, thank you for writing in. Ooh, you like the soap, beautiful. Okay, yeah, Tracy, those big bars are amazing. Oh, Janet, I'm glad that you love the Beekman whites. I was only allowed to pick 5 customer suggestions, 5 host picks for you. So Beekman whites would have been one of them as well. Ooh, and Mark Smith, thank you for commenting. Ronaldo is one of my favorite guests. Joe Patterson said Marion and Greg from, of course, Wolfgang Puck. Awesome. They're so nice. Can I just tell you, they're just as nice in person, off camera, as they are. They're just such a lovely, lovely couple. Ooh, okay. Stedhog says the lady from L'Occitane. Okay, that's Julianne Clark. Ooh, Dimitri. Tracy loves Dimitri from Skin. Ooh, Kim loves Doll 10. Oh, good. You guys, you're going to all have a chance to win that $25 saving card. Who is your favorite on-air guest? And we will draw at the end of this broadcast. I still have a few products to just share with you, but we'll be done soon. I'm still working out my pacing here. And plus, I figured you got nice stuff to look at here in Vancouver. Okay. So let's present now my next one. Now, I don't know if you guys know the benefits of a primer, and we're going to move to our Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So this is the travel size that I believe you're going to see the information for. Here's the regular size. So I know, like, this size, by the way, I'm telling you, this size is huge, but you get a lot in this travel size. And I thought, if you've never tried it, then as a host pick, as a recommendation to all of you for our Customer Appreciation Month, I thought I'd present you with the one that maybe is a little bit of a less investment so that you can try and sort of see what it's all about. But I was thinking to myself, how am I going to show you guys what a primer can do for you? How am I going to show you? So I was thinking, well, maybe I'll show you one in orange, but it was kind of hard to see here. So what I did, I thought I'd try something different. I took basically 2 kind of little cotton pads. And the reason I did that is there's a bit of texture on them, but also they absorb. So sort of like the same way your skin would absorb and have some texture. And I thought, okay, this will show you what a primer can do for you. So just for the sake of, because I might use a little bit more than I've been using this, by the way. These are all my used samples, so I think there's probably enough in here left, but I'll just use my large one just for the same point. So on one of these, I'm going to put some primer, and on the other one, I'm going to not put any primer, okay? And there's no tricks and mirrors here. So this is from Smashbox, and by the way, they're a company based out of LA that really knows what, things sort of translate into, not only on camera, but in real life. And so the purpose of a primer is to kind of fill in a lot of your pores and textures so that you get a beautiful, smooth finish. So I just put some primer on there. This one has no primer, okay? And if you read the reviews for Smashbox, by the way, you'll find there are so many great reviews. It's a celebrity favorite. It's one of my favorites that I really wanted to present to you for Customer Appreciation Month, because I thought this is a great chance for you to hear about some of what we actually use. So I just picked one of the foundations we have at TSC. This is actually a newer brand called Live. And if you've never tried it, it's a really beautiful foundation. But every foundation is going to work better when you use a primer, because first of all, you'll have to use less, and it'll just give you that beautiful, almost like an airbrushed, flawless skin. Almost like, you know, the filters that I put on all my Instagram, because I love filters. It's like you get a filter walking around with you. Okay, so I'm going to put just a little bit on here. And then you guys, so this is the one with the primer. And then I'll put the same amount on the other one too, okay? Now, oh, there we go, okay. No, there we go, just so you can see. Okay, so let's show you what the primer one does first. Okay, look at how smooth that is, you guys. Do you see how smooth that is? Okay, now I'll take the one, I'm sorry, I can only work with so many hands. Okay, look what happens with the one. Okay, so this is very, very smooth. This one, do you see what happened? It kind of just sort of clumped around and didn't really give you that smooth finish. Here, you still basically, even now, I can still smush it around. You see that? That's because I put primer on it. This one here, I can't smush it around anymore. And do you see that I use so little here, so little on this one, and look at how much coverage I got. So you'll use less product. This will be way too much product for your face, but you'll see how you didn't have to use as much. I actually, to be honest, put a little bit more product on here because I was having trouble squeezing it out, and I can't smush this around. Look at that. Look at this. I can't even smush it around. This one, I can still smush around. I can still smush it around, which means you don't have to use hardly any. So just one of the great reasons to use a primer. I'll tell you, it also doesn't settle in your pores. So if you are, I can't remember who said they use the Beekman wipes, but if you do wipe your makeup off after the end of the day, then what's going to happen as well is you don't have it settling in. So you'll find that when you do the wipes with your Beekman wipes or your soaps or Corez, whatever you're using as far as your wipes, Dimitri's got a great wipe as well. I know someone there said Dimitri was their favorite guest. You'll find that you're not even having to scrub as much with the actual second wash because it's not settling into your pores. So there you go. That's our Smashbox photo finish. Right? This is the travel size. That's the one you're seeing the link for right now. We have some of you commenting on here about Smashbox. One of you said, great primer. Kim says, feels very soft on your face. And Janice says, better coverage with primer. All good reasons, and all why they are my host picks for Customer Appreciation Month. I wanted to share some of my favorites with you. And I appreciate you joining me from my home in Vancouver. It is Customer Appreciation Month. If you're joining us, we've got lots of great beauty BOGOs. So you might find some of the products that I've offered you on great saving. We've got electronics up to 40% off. And of course, only at TSC can you have the easy pay payments. Okay, should I show you guys should we do another question? Let's do another question. Okay, so let's pick our next question. And by the way, for your chance to win a saving card from TSC, I've got two of these to give away. One will be given away right before we log off here, and the other one will be later on for anyone that watches the replay, okay? So we are going to ask you right now, what skincare brand have you used at TSC that have completely transformed your skincare routine? You know, like maybe you were somebody that all you ever did was use water. I know some people, that's where they started, or they just used like soap that they bought at a drugstore. What have you used that have allowed you that freedom and the kinds of results that made it so that you went like, no, I'm going to do the toner. I'm going to do the double cleanse. What is it? So share in our comments and you'll have a chance to win, again, randomly drawn a $25 saving card at the end of this broadcast. Oh, Joe said Elizabeth Grant. Thank you, Joe. Joe said Elizabeth Grant. Oh, Tracy, skin, hands down. I say, whoop, whoop, hands up. I'm just kidding. When you're talking to yourself, but thankfully you're all watching and I can actually read this. You got to sometimes do the bad jokes, right? Judy says Doll 10. And I think I'm saying this right. Shedog, Schroeder, L'Occitane, and Doll 10. Beauty Bio. Oh, Beauty Bio was just on. I think we might still have some sale prices on Beauty Bio, Tracy. So check that out. Lydia says Elizabeth Grant. Okay, you guys. This is awesome. I love Kathy Pinnell. Oh, watching from Sault Ste. Marie, Elizabeth Grant products. And same with Deborah Fisher. Tracy says the Doll 10 eye masks. Awesome. Ooh, you like this question? Okay, you guys, you're going to have a chance to win that $25 saving card. Okay, I have to show you. I have to show you my setup here, okay? Because I have to repo. So I'm going to get out of my shot here for a second. And I mean, there's the beautiful view. Okay, so so when we broadcast at TSC, we obviously have like professionals, right? Well, I don't have professionals here. So I've got my light, which hopefully made it so it was okay to see. I know I've got light behind me, which sometimes makes it not so much. But there's my ironing board. And of course, there's my phone, and there's the entrance to my apartment. Yeah. And oh yeah, that's a bench that I had my computer sitting on. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I got no professionals here. But I did want to present to you my fourth customer, suggestion. So they're host favorites that I'm recommending to you for our customer appreciation month. So I can't promise you the angle here is going to be great, but what I wanted to show you is here is another one of my favorites. And you guys, you've seen me present the QB before. I'm going to turn this on because I want every step to be counted. You've seen me present the QB before, but I want you to know I actually have the QB, and I love it. My in-laws have it. People in their home have purchased it for the residents in their long-term care home because it is so incredibly easy to use. You get to track your steps and all of that. So let me make sure I can give you, and sorry guys if I'm moving too fast, but it's got a very unique motion. And by the way, I'm wearing just my Clarks, but you can go bare feet. Like there's no fancy anything needed to use the QB. It tracks your strides, your calories, your distance, and it actually will do a continuation. Let me see if I can put this down here. It'll do a continuation until you decide to reset it. So if you're like going, okay, I want to keep track of everything I'm doing over the course of the day, then you can do that and then just reset it at the end of the day, and that way you can know if you've got your 10,000 steps. But even out on your deck, there's no reason why you couldn't do the QB out on your deck. I'm curious, do you guys have a QB? Any of you guys have QB? Rosalie Brown usually brings QB on, and one of the great things about this is it's like one of those things you don't really have to schedule in your day. It's competing with your sitting time. So like I'm just sitting on, well, the chair that I could get out here, but it could have been a patio chair, it could be a couch. And so it's competing against, your sitting time. So, how many of you guys are sitting right now? How many of you guys are sitting right now? Well, if you're sitting, then you could be QBing. It's really super simple. And, it's one of those things that I absolutely love. And I wanted to present it to you because I kind of thought you guys would love it as well. So there's like a really good deal on the QB right now. I'll tell you that I just checked the pricing. It's the lowest price that we have ever offered. So we were actually the first in, I think we were the first in the country, North America maybe even, to bring you the QB. So it was really good that we were able to get an excellent price for you guys. And for customer appreciation, I'm really super happy that, you guys have this opportunity to get some great deals. We got a surprise savings, bonus kind of thing happening online at tsc.ca. So if you are making any of the purchases, and I know you're probably seeing links pop up on here as well. If you are looking at purchasing anything, if you spend, I think it's $50 or more, you'll qualify on your next purchase. They'll send you kind of like an online coupon, I think is how it works. And you'll win you can score anywhere between like, I think it's like $10 and $1,000 in surprise savings. So I mean, at the very minimum, at a $50, minimum purchase, you're going to save on your next purchase $10 at the minimum. I mean, even if you did that, that's like, who does that? We do, because we love you. And we love you so much. We're even offering you a chance to win a $25 saving card today as I get ready to present my final item on Customer Appreciation Month. We're asking you questions. So we're going to ask your final question. We're going to ask your final question. The question is, what brands would you like to see at TSC? Would you like to see at TSC? Would you like to see more of at TSC? We'd love to hear from you. Sorry, I got to have some of my iced coffee that I made in my Nespresso. Maybe it's Nespresso you want to see more of. I don't know. You can answer in the comments. That's how you're going to get a chance to win. In about 5 minutes after we're done my final item here, we're gonna draw randomly amongst those of you that answered any of the 3 questions, and this is our 3rd question. And then we're gonna save the other $25 saving card for anyone that missed this. And I hope if you have friends that missed this Facebook Live, I hope that you tell them to watch it after because they'll have a chance to win a $25 saving card. But also, I'm just super happy you guys could join me in my home in Vancouver. This is so cool, and I welcome you to watch TSC anytime. You know, we're open 24 hours a day. You can shop whenever you want. So, you know, if you're like me on shift work, like watch when you get home, or you know, watch on your computer. It's watch on your phone. It's super easy. Okay, so we have Christine, Sarah Happ, yeah, and Eve Pearl. It's been a while since we saw them. We'll mark that down. You know, you're not the first person who has said that. Sarah Happ does this wonderful lip products, and of course, Eve Pearl, Emmy award-winning makeup artist. So we'll put that down on the roster. More of IT Cosmetics. We actually did some IT Cosmetics not that long ago, but absolutely, we'll mark that down. We've got people that are watching right now that are in charge of things. I'm not in charge. But I'm not in charge, definitely not. But I can pass it on for sure. Okay. And sorry, I might be mispronouncing this, but I've said it a few times, but it's hard for me to see without my glasses. Shed Dog suggested more L'Occitane. Okay, thank you for that, to make sure that we put that down. I know L'Occitane was just on a couple of weeks ago, but that's good to know. Judy Wolfgang Puck. Lydia said, Guillaume, thank you for sharing. Okay. Mark Smith, I'd like to see some more men's fashion options. Well, let you in on a secret. I believe, and I don't think it's a secret because I think Brian Daly has posted this, but I believe Brian Daly is coming out with some men's fashions. Just saying. I think that's happening. I don't guarantee it, but I think I've heard that as well. And Janet said, yes, Eve Pearl. Okay. Awesome, you guys. These are really great answers, and I know we've got the bosses watching right now. They're watching. So that was the final question. I'm going to present my final host pick as recommended to me to you, our customers, for customer appreciation. And then after that, Raza, who is my producer, talking in my ear and monitoring our chat here, he's going to let me know who won the first $25 saving card. And then in a couple of days, we'll announce the winner of the second one because we want to give everyone a chance to watch, but maybe didn't get a chance to watch. Are you guys craving your iced coffee right now? It's really good. All the links to my host picks, by the way, are online at tsc.ca. Okay, final item. I know this is really long, you guys, but thanks for staying with us. I really appreciate you guys continuing to watch. Okay, so do you know what's in here? Something that is going to save you money and save you frustration. You're going to open it up. In the bundle, you get 6 of these boxes. Inside the boxes is it a handbag? No, it is not. Do you know what it is? I don't have the same color, so this isn't a magic trick. But if I opened this, it would be California Innovations. Let me tell you something. And I know that, you know, plastic bags are pretty much either completely outlawed or on the verge of being outlawed across the country. But in Vancouver, you literally cannot get plastic bags. This is a good thing. This is a very, very good thing. Now, the one thing, I haven't experienced this in my time in Ontario, which, by the way, I am coming back. Don't worry, guys. I'm splitting my time. I'm so happy to be able to still be with you here for customer appreciation. But I didn't know this in Ontario, but in Vancouver, even if you go to the liquor store, for instance, and you know those wine bottle bags, like just the little sleeves, just where they give you, and you know, they charge you 25 cents for those now too. They're charging 25 cents for a paper bag when you go to the drugstore. They're charging you 25 cents for paper bags. Now, I haven't experienced that in Ontario, but in Vancouver, that is the case. This California Innovations, let me tell you something. You can carry 40 pounds in here, and they fit so great on your shoulder, like awesome on your shoulder. But inside, like if I had wanted to keep some of that icy for my iced coffee out here, I actually, if I had enough ice to spare, I was going to fill this up with ice. Do you know that the ice would have stayed frozen in here, right? Which means if you're shopping and if you're wanting to keep like your chicken and your beef with your popsicles and all that, everything is going to stay cold and food safe. And this has been a game changer for me on shift work. But in Vancouver, you curse yourself every single time you forget a bag, and in particular, California Innovations bag, because first of all, the paper bags have no handles. So you can't just go for one thing and end up with 12 because you would have to carry paper bags. And they charge you for the paper bags. So let me tell you, the bundle we have, you get 6 of these. This is how they fold up. They refold up like this, and this is what they look like. And there's different colors. There's some stripes and some dots and some solids. I love this color here. Like I have so many of these, and there are different sizes available, like tons of different sizes. So pick what you like, but I think we're going to put up a link for the Market Totes, which, I mean, there are thousands of reviews, and I'm telling you, these are amazing. It's a Canadian company as well. That's just something that we do here at TSC. We really try to focus on that. Let me see, are any of you, okay. Janice, I absolutely love my California Innovations Market Totes. I've given these as gifts. I have to tell you, Janice, hold on. Do you know why I had this in a box? Because I bought like several of these at one point, and I just kept them in my closet. And literally every time I give someone a gift, I actually just put their present, whether it's Beekman Soaps, which I featured as my host gift, it could be your Nespresso, I stick them in these, and then they get a gift as a gift. Plus, it's got that micro band. Oops, I almost knocked my ear pod out. That would have been a long fall. Yep, it would have been a long fall. But I know where you can get AirPods, TSC. And by the way, I think we have great sale on them right now as well. Upwards of 40% off on some of our electronics for customer appreciation if you want to go online. But anyway, there's this microband technology. So, you know, if you do happen to get the chicken that leaks in there or whatever, either way, you just give it a little wipe out. You just know that you kind of have that protection, plus completely waterproof. So nothing leaks out, nothing drips in. That's it, you guys. That's my 5 host picks to suggest to you for customer appreciation. Maureen, thank you for watching. Patricia Cosgrove also given away some of the California Innovations. And of course, we've also got Kathy watching, Janet and Mark Smith, and so many of you. Thank you so much. It's time to announce the winner. And Raza, I'll get you to tell me again the name of the winner because I half heard it. Okay, you guys ready? The winner of the first one of 2, because the second one we'll draw in a couple of days for those watching after the fact. I want everyone at home to do a drum roll on the table. Do you guys know that I can hear you when you do that? I can't really. No, I can, but I'm just joking. But okay, congratulations and happy Customer Appreciation Month to Joe Patterson. Shh, it might be Patterson. Joe Patterson. Woo, yay. You guys, thank you so much. All of the links, direct links to take you right to the items that I presented, my Nespresso, the Beekman Soaps, the QB, the California Innovations, oh, the Smashbox primer, all of that, they're on the chat at tsc.ca as well, but you can just click right in the chat to buy directly. And again, all of them, I believe, have great sale prices, and read the reviews. I mean, they're not just my favorites, they're all of yours. And at the end of the day, you guys are the ones that matter. You absolutely are. Thank you so much for being our customers. Thank you so much for joining me from my home in Vancouver. I'll see you back in September in studio, but you'll see me a lot. You'll see me a lot here on social media, always representing TSC and always loving all of you. Cheers. Happy customer appreciation, everybody. I hope you have a great day.